Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. My name is Fizz. Today, we're taking a look at the Extinction Chronicles V! It's finally out! That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally gone a full circle. We now have the headpiece, the chest piece, the boots, the pants, and now we have the hands. And now we can finish the whole entire set for the corrupted skin set before extinction. Now, if you don't know what this is, basically it's a it's just a bunch of skins that you can put on your character. We'll take a look at that. This is basically how you unlock it. But before we start, I wanted to just quickly go over the patch notes. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, anyways, no, I'm just kidding. There was a added tech quetzal. The breeding, it's a new breeding line. It's the same thing as all the other ones. There's new eggs and stuff, etc, etc. It spawns 20% higher than other creatures. There's new colored creatures. There's black, red, green, purple, and white and blue. And yeah, oh yeah, increase maximum player level by 1. And and they finally hopefully fixed the griefing of climbing picks meshing, hopefully. And yeah, that's basically it. There's a bunch of other little things, but I'll put in the link description down below because you're not here for that. No, you're not. You're here for the Extinction V Chronicles story. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I'm going to show you guys exactly where each and every one of these explorer notes are for each map, for the island, then Scorched Earth, and then Aberration. And then you'll have the final magnificent piece for your little set to now go into extinction and die a lot, and then get a lot of them in your inventory because you have that setting on. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And let's get the final piece for this set. Alrighty, so the first explorer node on the island is located at 8924 right here, basically right near red orbital. If you can see it over there, there it is. And it's basically right here on the crack and stuff right there again. There you go. 8924. And let's take a look exactly what it says. Alrighty, so now she's getting into basically once your fall is completed, stay close to the sanctuary. So we're talking about the big circle area. So if you haven't seen some of my videos, we've seen that some areas of extinction, which we have seen kind of like some like of the videos, there's a giant dome area, and I'm pretty sure she's saying about these dome areas are the sanctuaries, the only place that's left standing that is going to be safe. So that's very interesting. She also talks about the Great City. This might be also a good area to go, but there is going to be maybe a not so good, so there might be some shelter there. She's basically explaining that within these bubbles, they're basically very flush, like they're working still within these bubbles. But then when you go outside the bubble, it's basically a very big wasteland, and there's not much there left, so it's very hard to, you know, do anything. Also, she says that over here, where was it? These orbitals, is this one? Yeah. The orbitals are prototypes, or as well as first gen So the orbitals that we're going to be seeing may be they may be remodeled, probably not because it's wildcard, but they are going to look different and act different because these are the original prototypes or first gen of orbitals. So it'll be very interesting to see how they actually work. Because if you don't know, the ones that we have now on the island, Scorched Earth and Aberration, well, Aberration is a little bit different. They're very sophisticated and they're very advanced, and we've also seen in the story that they kind of have a mind of their own a little bit, and they're very true in power. They're very powerful, structures. So it's gonna be interesting to see if these orbitals even have the same, if they even do the same thing. Because if they are like prototypes, maybe they're not even fleshed out to even have teleportation, you know? If you go into it, you know, maybe you can't even upload dinosaurs. I mean, hell, maybe they're just so primitive that they're basically just a big power source that you need to suck energy from for some reason. So very interesting that she says that. But yeah, very cool. Picture-wise, nothing happening. Just those and that. So anyways, let's go to Scorched Earth and find out where the next one is. Alrighty, and the next one is very simple actually, because it's right next to Blue Orbital. So it's basically right here. It's 2429 right here on the map as well, and basically you just come up from Blue Orbital right up there, and it's right here. So let's take a look at what this one tells us. Alright, so let's talk about this one. So, she goes into basically the cause and effect of the universe and basically saying that we are basically children of the system, and basically this is basically a homecoming, because since these orbitals are basically almost the same as the ones on the island, and basically we came from the system and we're from these, that it's basically like a homecoming, basically saying the original of our makers, basically. So if you didn't know, we're basically kind of, I guess you'd say we're kind of like 3D printed kind of a way. Basically we're made for a purpose, you know, and like this is kind of just like a full circle for us, because we were made on a random island in the around the Earth, and basically we have gone through so many challenges and everything, and basically we have made it all the way back to where Earth, where it originally started, where humankind has been, you know, came from, and where we've left. And basically it's just very interesting. It's like kind of a full circle, basically. But yeah, she just goes back into saying on the islands, floating island skies and orbitals and all the other stuff, and you know, it's very interesting. But yeah, not much to say about that. Pictures wise, you know, kind of meh. So anyways, let's go and finally find the final one on Aberration. Alrighty, and the last and final one on Aberration is over here. So basically, if you look at the map, we are basically at 85,969, and if you can technically find this big water area with this waterfall, as well as another waterfall right here. So there's kind of a visual happening right here. There's a big waterfall that goes down into another waterfall over there. It is basically right here next to this giant big purplish, pinkish, and red crystal, and right here. So let's take a look at the final and last Explorer Note. Alrighty, so let's talk about the last and final note. I'm just taking a breather because, like, it's kind of incredible. We've done 15 of these to unlock this entire set for, you know, skins. And let's just go right into it. So, she basically says exactly what we've said on the last one. Everything will end where it began. So basically, the planet, the system, the species, everything of life and habitables, everything in the tiny corner of the universe, all of it will end on Earth again. And it's very funny because that's exactly where we've started. We started as a humankind. You know, we've gone through a lot of things, and obviously, if you think about it, this is like futuristic, right, story. So if you think about actual human history, we've gone through a lot of things to get to where we are pointing in the modern age of 2018. So, you know, just looking back, you know, we've done a lot of things, you know, from basically being able to figure out how to start fires, to be able to make wheels, to the Roman Empire, to Columbus, you know, just everything. If you think about it, all this history of how we've survived throughout the years as a human race is now on the brink of destruction in this game. It's just very interesting. And the last thing she says, will you survive? Will we survive extinction? Will we be able to purge the corruption? Will we be able to set a new boundaries to our game? Personally, I don't know. I don't know what the ARK devs have in store for us. Maybe they'll make an ARK 2. Maybe they'll make another DLC. Who knows? But in my opinion, I would rather them to, you know, fix the game on a lot of things that people have problems with. So let's take a look at the last and final thing. So we've seen this picture here, but this is new. I'm not too sure what this is actually. So this looks like to be some sort of city, maybe that city that we've seen in the pictures. And this seems to be looking like that Titan, but it doesn't really look like it. It might be the Titan, that big Titan thing that we've seen. But it's very interesting. It might actually, it looks like it's got horns. It looks like it's got some 2 horns. It looks very furry. It's got, like, yeah, it might be that Titan, to be honest. But it looks very cool. But it looks very interesting. But yeah, can't believe it, guys. That's it. Let's go see what the full set looks like now, because I'm really excited, because I haven't actually put any of them on yet. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. I'm doing the NVIDIA analyst because I don't have a second account to look at this but fully. But man, oh man. So the one thing I will say about this is I'm not too sure about it. I mean, like, let's be honest, it looks really cool, but on the female, I think it's a very revealing or something. I don't know, it just looks very weird to me, in my opinion, because it kind of looks like, I mean, like, let's be honest, it looks like Venom. I mean, let's be completely honest, it looks like Venom. But I'm very curious to see what this actually entails to us on Extinction. Now, this might be just a skin that means absolutely nothing. Just like the Aberration skins, they didn't mean anything really. So this could be thing, or we could see corrupted people, NPCs that have this. I wouldn't be surprised, because honestly, you know, it'd be kind of interesting to see. Personally, what I would like to see for Extinction is that we have corrupted dinosaurs, we have corrupted creatures, we also have corrupted people. And what that means is that the people that are there are wearing this, per se, outfit, and they're corrupted. And basically their goal is to kill you. And honestly, or corrupt you in the way. So that'd be really, really cool, because I mean, it's a very cool concept, and if you look at it, it basically breaks the human body. It corrupts it to an extent to it's not coming back. Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. If you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, comment. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like up button. I wanted to say one thing before we end, and I can't go in third person because it doesn't let me. I will be doing a season 9, and it will be free to play. If you're a Patreon or Twitch sub supporter, we will have benefits of being that. But if you want to join my server, it's going to be free. If you heard it, you heard it here, folks. My next season is going to be free to play. You can play on it for free. So make sure you pick up the DLC, get on my streams, get on my YouTube when the DLC comes out, and get playing. I want to see new faces, I want to see new people, I want to see what this community is about now. Alright? I love you all. Hopefully you enjoyed. There'll be a vlog very soon on it. See you guys on the next one. Take care and have a good one.